Welcome back to Drift Delvers. It's episode 13. I have a question. Do you guys think that there's anybody listening to this show and this is the first show of STF that they're listening to?
It's possible. I don't know.
Because, you know, if it is the first show, they may not be accustomed to my tendencies from time to time to stop an episode in the middle of combat. That might be a new thing. That's why I'm thinking about it. I don't really want to talk about it. I do what I do, deal with it. But I'm curious what you guys think might be the experience of listening to this show first without like all the context of APA and Live and Let Fly and everything like that. Like, do you think that this show exists on its own, or that it I mean, I know what we've all like wanted, right, is for it to be able to exist on its own without having to listen to APA or anything else. I guess, do you think that it comes together with our banter and the dynamic and everything as well?
I don't know. That's hard to answer. I want to say yes.
Yeah.
But I'm way too close to the project, man. I cannot answer that objectively.
That's the problem.
Well,
right there.
okay, let me rephrase it, because we obviously have the goal of that being the case, right? And so if you're listening in this, first of all, if this is the first show that you're listening to, join our Discord, come hang out with us, tell us what you think about the show.
Community's cool.
Steal Adam's identity. Try to sell our listeners
steal my
crypto
identity.
scams.
Try to sell crypto. Please don't do that. Let me rephrase it. How do you think that this adventure would be listening to as your first exposure to the Starfinder universe? Which is really
we're not very good at backing up and explaining the most basic of rules.
I'm not even talking about the rules so much as like the setting, right? Here's what my concern is about this adventure. And like, let's take the show out of it. Let's take us out of it. You got some friends who want to play Starfinder, and you got this cool adventure Drift Crash, right? Do you think that you need to have a better knowledge of the Starfinder universe and setting to appreciate what is happening in Drift Crashers with going to these different planes, going to alternate universes? Like, if you didn't know anything about the Veskarium, would going to an alternate universe that is controlled by the Veskarium have the same impact? Obviously not. So
no.
Yeah. I mean, it would be cool, but you wouldn't have the same impact.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that Drift Crashers was even ever designed to be anyone's first foray into Starfinder. I think that the entire premise of the AP is for fans of Starfinder already.
Right, because it upsets the status quo.
Exactly.
Right, you know?
And if you have no idea what the status quo is, then I don't think it means anything to you.
It doesn't mean as much.
Sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think you can like the characters or whatever and, root for them without understanding the context or whatever. But I think if you're already invested in the setting and the lore,
there's more.
To some degree, you're going to get way more out of it. Yeah.
So what, I already know what my answer to this is, but you guys have played through some different adventures and stuff. What do you think is a strong first adventure for Starfinder? If you were to start Starfinder, where would you point somebody as an adventure? Somebody said, hey, what should I run for this brand new table of Starfinder players?
Not Dead Sons.
Not Dead Sons?
Skitter Saga.
Dead Sons is specifically designed to be a tour around the setting. Like, that's exactly what Dead Sons is. That's why it was the first adventure. Are there some problems with it? For sure. But I think it's hard to say there's not problems with every adventure if you dig deep enough. But I've shit on Dead Sons myself before, but I don't think it's a bad introduction.
It's a great introduction to the universe of Starfinder, not so great an introduction to the mechanics of Starfinder.
Right.
Because you just it was written before those rules had been settled, so it's hard.
Oh yeah, yeah. The rules. I mean, everything. Especially having enhanced and all that. Like that, the rules I'm not as worried about. Like that takes some buy-in. And if you're talking about a first-time listener, like the thing they're listening for is the setting and the vibe. You know, like I feel like this is the case with most things. 90% of people go on vibes. You know, it's not until you decide that you like the vibe that you dig any further in. You know, and so in that effort, I think Dead Suns does an okay job. And this kind of comes. Sorry if I'm just going on a tangent here. But this comes into one of the things that is both a strength and a weakness, in my opinion, of the like sort of list of Starfinder adventures, is that historically most of them have been really specific to like a region or to a theme, right? And so Starfinder has always suffered a little bit from its expansiveness, and it's hard to like get a feel in any adventure for like what the whole fucking status quo is, you know? Like you just pick up bits and pieces because like, all right, you do Dawn of Flame, you learn a lot about the sun, you know, but like you're not learning anything about the other planets. You do Attack of the Swarm, it's not even in the Pact Worlds. You know, like most of the adventures have a very high level of specificity like that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's not too much getting around that, you know, in a lot of ways. Like, I think, like y'all were saying, is that you get somebody in on a vibe or a feeling, and then they dig further if they're into it, right? And so, like, what do you think has a strong hook? Like, for me, I think Junker's Delight is the starter adventure. If it was like a brand new table, right? Brand new Starfinder GM, brand new Starfinder players. And I've said this before on the Discord, but like I think that adventure is designed in such a great way to introduce you to the game and the kind of like, at least the setting of Akaton. You know, you can't do all of it in one, but I think, and it's short too. It's not a commitment to even a 3-book adventure, and certainly not a 6-book adventure. It's a single book that tells a story. It's low level. You get to learn how to play the game in an interesting story. That, for me, as far as adventures, would be where I would start. Somebody who was interested in starting a table.
Okay, sounds good. I haven't played Junker's Delight, and I haven't watched y'all's run of Junker's Delight, so I believe you.
Yeah. And I don't have much experience with all of the different APs, honestly. Just the ones I've listened to and the ones I'm currently running. Just because there's always that possibility I might run it. So I don't really look into it, but I have looked into, you know, the greater lore of Starfinder in general, just because I feel like if you are listening right now, you know, you have an interest about, you know, us as players and our banter and how we get along and jive, but also you have an interest into the world and the lore that, you know, you're experiencing. So that leads itself to doing your own kind of research if you're jiving with it, you know.
Right.
I mean,
right.
Like to the point of Junker's Delight being, you know, it's a one booker, right? So like it's short, but it's not too short. Which is really nice. I think it's a good vibe, but I don't think there's anything wrong with, and this, I feel like this gets overlooked all the time, but like the Starfinder beginner box is not a bad place to start if you don't want to commit to a 1-book adventure, which could be between 10 and 15 episodes. You know, or I say episodes instead of sessions because of podcasting. Yeah. But,
right.
you know, like that does require amount of commitment and buy-in that somebody just dipping their toes into the hobby and the setting might not be ready for, you know. That said, I haven't played the beginner's box, so I don't know what it is.
Well, the thing about the beginner's box is that doesn't have, it's like a modified version of the rules, so there's not EAC and KAC, so you're learning a pared down version of the game. So then if you're like, I like this, and you go in to do an actual game, it's like, oh wait, what is this? Why is there 2 ACs?
It's literally for just testing. Do you like the general concept? You know,
right. I remembered that I know for a fact that we actually have somebody who's listening to this as their first entry into STF and Starfinder.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll give him a shout out. Old Robert Camel Case. He's kind of new.
Right. Okay.
And
shout out, man.
Yeah,
I hope you enjoyed the show.
Yeah, it seems like they are. But I think there's room for being new to it. But I do agree with you, Zach. And for those of you that are listening to this new, understand that the point of this adventure is to upset the status quo of the entirety of Starfinder First Edition. You know, like everything that came before Drift Delvers existed in this like kind of static world setting, and this is upsetting that. So I keep that in mind. I don't know. I was just thinking about it because I realized it's the first time that I cut a combat in the middle of an episode, or cut an episode in the middle of a combat, and I was like, okay, well, I wonder what first time listeners think about that. And it's like, oh, well, I just wanted to have the conversation. John, you're quiet. You have anything to say, or
no?
Fuck biscuits.
No, I don't.
No, man. No, I'm good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, last time, you guys were fighting in the control room to gain control of the control room to get the portal activated. And what we thought might be an easy takedown has turned into a pretty difficult fight, only because the dice are just not working for you. And I just wanted to give you guys a moment to vent about your shitty dice rolls, and then recharge and get some good dice going. So, I mean, first of all, how's it? I know it sucks, like, to have a session where your dice are just not working for you. How are you feeling? Are you all right? You down? The morale down? We're gonna get it back up. Where are you at?
Here's the thing, my guy. We're old hat at this Starfinder business.
That's true.
Okay,
that's true.
This is not even close to the first combat where I've rolled total ass. You know. So I feel like we're taking it in stride. But we are sitting here going, okay, we need the dice to be on our side because we have to turn this thing around.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, it's going to look real goofy when we get a TKO in episode 13, of the new show. Yeah. Because I'll be honest with you, dog. We TKO out here. I'm not rolling up a whole new party and continuing where we left off. Like, we just got to call this one. Yeah. We just gotta call it a one.
I don't think that you guys are really in danger of a TPK in any way, but I think that it's more so just this kind of slobber knocker slugfest. That's just that sounds more active than it is, but it's
yeah, I mean, that would require hitting.
Slobber knockers are reciprocal, right? Like, as a fan of fight sports, like, I would never see a fighter getting their absolute shit pushed in and be like, what a slobber knocker. It's like, no, that dude got wrecked.
Yeah.
Now,
so we're currently in the process of getting wrecked.
I don't think we're yet in danger of a TPK, but I will say, for my part, Raya is in very real danger of dying today. I have one resolve.
My.
And that's not great.
If you don't know, new people who just started Starfinder, there's a system called Resolve that is very important to you not dying, because if you go unconscious, you have to stabilize either by using your resolve points or by, thank God, having a magic user who can cast the spell Stabilize. But then you also have to spend resolve points to get back in the fight. And if you run out of resolve points, you're at 0 and you are unconscious and dying and somebody doesn't stabilize you, you will just die.
You just die, yeah.
Just die.
And at this low level, we don't have the means of
when you start with a very low amount of resolve points at low level as well. Especially since we've introduced new resolve spenders, and that's one of the things I was excited about this character for. Hey, I've got resolve spenders, and I got the dragon gland, and I was like, I'm using them. I know it's a little ballsy. 2 episodes ago, I was like, I'm using this, and we really annihilated a combat in part because of that. But now I'm paying my dues.
Pretty big price. Have you decided which NPC crew member you're going to turn into a PC?
I will not play. I will not play anybody in that crew.
Except the Mortal Maul.
You're not gonna play Walter, dude?
A Mortal
You're not
Maul
gonna play
pilot
Walter?
with an undisclosed class? I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I mean, Mortal Maw's not the problem. It's that it seems like, what would he be? Like, what class would?
Whatever you wanted.
Whatever you want to be. Yeah,
I mean,
operative.
yeah.
If he's an operative,
Come on,
I
man.
absolutely don't want to play that.
He's a sniper operative.
The kinds of classes I would want to play, it's like, we have no evidence to justify that Walter was ever anything like that. Like, it's like Solarian, you know?
Dude, Walter just manifesting a sword weapon out of nowhere, dude.
It's just tusk.
Turns out he was the main character all along.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been in there. That's all I'm saying. You know, like,
It's the old bait and switch. We give you this really interesting character of Raya just to kill her off.
Yeah, and play a walrus.
are you saying that Walter is not interesting? You guys don't know anything about his back life
Yeah,
or
this is very
backstory.
true.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
He's a
Okay.
side character for a reason.
No, he could
Well,
be a
here's-
haunted character for all we know. All right.
My all jokes aside, I have left a lot of that vague.
In case we
for
die.
yeah, in case you die. Now, like, I'm not going to force you to play one of those NPCs, but that would provide a very easy cast of characters for you to grab and then mold however you want, especially low level. Now, if we get to level 5 and they still haven't manifested anything, it's like,
It's like,
okay,
we
well,
can't really justify this. No, dude, like, if I were to die, like, I want to be something real weird that I could justify, like, them teleporting in or popping in from another plane or something. you
Well,
know?
let's see if you die. Maybe you won't.
Well, you're doing a
let's hope-
damn good job so far, Adam.
Let's hope you don't. We are at the top
Let's
of.
get it, man.
Yeah.
Listen, it's all fixing to turn around.
Yeah, we got this. Saying it's
Yep. In
you at
lucky
the top
episode
around
13.
5.
Yeah,
We're
you
gonna change
deprived
it.
me of my turn.
I did, which is tradition. That's what I was saying at the beginning. It's usually you that I'll stop the combat on. It's been
know.
you more often than not.
Who are you telling, man?
The new listeners.
You blue ball me like every chance you get. Yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead. First things first. Swinging on your boy, the envious Knight of Galarian.
Wait,
All right, let's
wait,
get it.
Oh
wait.
my!
What? Is it? What, John?
The distracting futures from last episode. Use the resolve point to attack to get the bonus on RCL.
That's true.
Sure, but I have to kill this guy who's gonna kill Raya if I don't.
Okay, all right. I just let you know. Okay.
I mean, I feel you. That'd be nice.
To be fair, I got healed, and I did some healing myself, so I'm not like in imminent danger of being one shot right now. If you do want to attack the person, you get a bonus to hit. I think it might be worth it, and I don't want to influence you, but like just to get a hit on somebody and get all of our confidence up and get something rolling.
That's right.
I
We need
have
something to go
already
right.
rolled a die,
Okay.
and it has already landed. You know what I mean?
All right, go for it.
Okay.
13 against KAC.
Well, that is a hit.
Is it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was
Let's
so
go.
intensely bummed when he said 13, and I was like, God damn it. It's another episode of this.
5 slashing damage.
Your foe has fallen.
Thank
Booyah.
God.
Get fucked.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Then, wordlessly, now that that's done, Seiyun will take a guarded step towards RCL.
Okay. It is now the burnable Knight of Galarian's turn. And it's going to continue firing the last... Well, no, I got a few more rounds. But I'm getting close to being spent on this semi-auto pistol. Here we go. 2 attacks on Subano. First one is a 16. Second one is a 2. So that's 1 hit. And Subano, you will take 3 points of piercing damage.
All right.
All right. Now, Gilderon, you are the only one that can take advantage of Subana's attempt here to distract RCL. Because once it gets back to Subana's turn, that will have been wasted.
I know.
So you basically have this cover negated because she's distracted.
Gotcha. I could move and shoot, I guess.
Yeah, you could move and shoot. You could do that.
You know what? I believe that no one's going to go down until it's my next turn again. You know? So I'm infused with the drift. So I'm gonna
the bare minimum of hopefulness.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe no one's gonna go down until my next turn, and then they probably will.
Yes. Just so I can heal you instead of attack. But is it my turn? I can't move. There we go. So I'm gonna move north of Seiyun, right here, and then I'm going to cast telekinetic projectile.
All right,
onto, let's make sure it's AC, so yes, it's KAC, onto Mistress Osio Vix. Get fucked. So here we go. Shazam, all this...
You're
like,
flinging her own shit back
exactly.
at her. Yeah, dude.
That's a 21 against KAC.
And it's actually a 23.
23, wonderful.
That is definitely a hit on this low-level Witchwarper. So let's get some damage.
So you see all that glass just zip right towards her center mass.
As she's just distracted by the thoughts of a Knights of Galarian that could actually be noble. All right, so how much damage we getting from that?
That's 3 bludgeoning damage.
I'm going to call it piercing because everything's so sharp. But either way, it's all good.
Cool.
Okay. Good. At least we got use of that, John. I know it's tough sometimes the way things shake down, but
it's fine.
It was a hit. It is now your turn again, Sabana. Now it's just you two have been just looking at each other across about 10 feet of Scrapple and unable to really do much. He's, I guess, been getting a couple bullets in on you.
Yeah, we've been trading blows back and forth. I mean, I've been shooting and it got some damage in, Not much.
I like Scrapple.
You like Scrabble?
Yeah, but, no. Scrapple, which is like rubble and scrap, right? Scrabble.
Or rumble and scrap.
I think Scrapple is also a food. It is. It is a Pennsylvania Dutch food.
It's
traditional
gross.
mush of a traditional
Oh,
mush
you
of
had Scrapple?
All right, so it is Subana's turn.
I'm actually curious to hear what Scrapple is, Adam.
The moment has passed. What you gonna do?
All right.
It's not worth it, dude.
No, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and fire my laser azimuth rifle.
Okay.
At the Burnable Knight. For a 9 against EAC.
God bless. No, that is a miss.
That is my turn.
Goodness gracious. All right. It is RCL's turn. He's got Seiyun right back in her grill.
Yep, threatening. Yep.
She is just going to swing on you with a dueling sword.
Okay.
So here we go. Single attack. That is a 21 against KAC.
Yeah, that hits.
She is going to deal 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then she is going to guard a step back 5 feet. All right, Raya.
All right, I have 5 HP remaining.
Oh, Lord.
That's
Raya,
why I'm
you're
right
up.
next to you.
So I am just trying to weigh all my options, and I have a question, Adam. If I decided to climb up on this goddamn table, would it be difficult terrain?
I mean, there's like a lot of stuff on there. There's like a whole control panel.
Looks like a big ass keyboard.
It's a control panel.
I'm going to say yes,
More like
it
a
would be.
soundboard.
That's bullshit, and you know it.
Well, why
I think
did
it makes sense. I gotta defend that.
Running on a keyboard, I could do that easy. And I'm
It's
not an
a
adventurer.
keyboard, it's a control panel. It's up a whole fucking table that's got knobs and dials and gears and all kind of shit on it. It's not just like QWERTY over there.
Whatever.
Man. There's like
I don't know. I'm gonna spend my whole turn moving. And you, unfortunately, Zach, sorry, but you moved out of range of my biotic invigoration, so I can't heal you any.
Yeah.
I would like to have.
It's okay.
So, I can move up. God, I'm going to get myself wrecked again. I'm going to move up. I have 4 mutation points, and so I have a 10-foot bonus to my movement speed. I have a +1 bonus to my ACs, or no, to my EAC, and I get my critical hit effect from my adaptive strike. So I'll move, and I will adaptive strike.
You out here giving me shit, and you took you 1 move action to get there, or you're trying to go to the bottom?
Yeah, well, I'm worried. These two have been squaring off for so long. I also didn't know until, like, I didn't know the main boss person was going to move away, so I was wondering if I got to skirt around them, and I've got a lot going on in the old duder's noggin. But I'm going to move, and I'm going to adaptive strike. That's what we're doing. That is a 19.
That is a hit.
Okay, thank goodness. Okay, I don't get the bonus because I don't have 5 MP yet. Next turn, I'll get a damage bonus. Okay. 9 cold damage, which is pretty good.
I mean, that's max
That's
damage.
max
Hell
damage.
yeah.
So the first hit on RCL is a big one.
Yep.
As you swing out with this cold damage and just connect right on her chin.
Yeah,
And it starts bleeding a little bit.
I think Raya, it's been a short amount of time, but it's already been through the gamut of emotions of getting knocked out, being woozy, being dazed, like getting back up, trying to doing some healing and healing herself, drinking potions. It's just been a whole lot. So I think she goes into kind of just like instinct mode. She's an instinct. Or she has an instinct for her vital stuff, and I've described it as being kind of feral. So she sees red a little bit and just goes after the boss and tries to swing her big dragon arm at it.
Okay.
And connects.
Sayun, you're up.
All right, Sayun looks over his shoulder behind him and says to Gilderon, "Follow me." And he moves up. He's got to move up. So he's going to move up around Raya to put him in melee range with RCL. And I think that we go for just a slash, just an attack. 15? I feel good about that.
15 on Vix
RCL
is a hit. So yeah, you should feel good about it.
I do. I feel real good about it. That's a lot of damage. 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
Against her, I'm sure, very heavily armored robes that she has on.
Yeah, dude.
Right.
It cuts through the robes, though. You do manage to cut through her robes.
I'm glad to hear that. That is my turn.
Okay.
Nothing else I can really do.
Okay, now we're cooking, y'all. Now stuff is happening. All right.
I just wanted to say for the listeners, I'm sorry, I gained 4 stamina on my turn. I didn't say it earlier. From biotic invigoration.
Right, that's going to basically happen every turn. Although it will adjust as you gain more MP,
it'll run out.
Oh, right. Okay, so the Burnable Knight is going to throws the gun down, tired of the gun. As he's moving up, will draw his sword and attack Subana.
He will attempt.
In melee. That is a 24 against KAC, so it connects. Yeah, and we're going to deal max damage, 11 slashing on Subana.
Jesus.
Right, Sue is down.
Oh, that took you right to 0, didn't it?
Took me right to 0.
Well, good news is that you're only unconscious. You're not dying,
right.
So you are stable because you went right to 0, not past 0.
Mm-hmm.
So
thank God.
That's good news there. But yes, we take Subana down.
Ooh.
Gilderon is up. You see your crew just getting beat to hell. What are you going to do?
I mean, I see Subana go down, from the corner of the room. Well, it's a circle, but the far end of the room. And then I say, "Just hold on, Sue. I just have to take care of this, and I'll be right there."
Sue says nothing.
She grunts.
You don't say.
And I move up 5 feet to stand right behind Sayun, and I Mystic Cure.
Thank you, sir. Much obliged.
How does it feel to be the recipient of the Mystic Cure?
He feels that invigorating life force coursing through his veins. How much do I get?
All right.
You got 7. Not too
Take
shabby.
the 7. We'll take the 7.
All right, that will be Gil's turn. Subana, you do have the option to spend a resolve point to gain 1 HP and come back into consciousness.
I might as well. Yeah, I've got to. Let me just double check my resolve. Yeah, actually, I got 4. So yeah, I'll go ahead and spend 1.
Okay.
Actually,
so you do that. You get 1 HP. You're conscious, and you have your whole turn. Mm-hmm. So what would you like to do?
Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, so first off, I'm going to remain prone. I'm going to draw and drink a potion.
Okay. So draw a drink, roll that D8.
Come on. I can just use
Do better than a 1.
Right. That's the absolute minimum. So let's see.
It is the absolute minimum. You are correct.
So yeah, I rolled a 6 for 6 HP.
So you should be at 7 HP total now. Yes. All right, very good. RCL is up. RCL now is seeing all 3 of you in her face, and she is not loving that. Mm-hmm. So she's going to take a guarded step backwards, and then she is going to do that same circular movement that she did before, and once again opens up an acidic mist on the 3 of you.
Okay.
That will only matter on your turn.
Which is coming up.
Yes, it is. Raya, you're up. So I need a fortitude save, please.
This one's fortitude. The grenade was will?
Yeah.
Okay, I was
the grenade is the one that dazed all of you. This is the one that just has like acid corroding on you.
I was confusing the two, and I was very worried because my drawback as a vital evolutionist is negative to will equal to half my mutation
I
points.
throw another mind spike grenade. That's what I mean.
Is that what you meant?
yeah.
Okay.
It's still on the pond, dude. It's fine.
Still on the pond.
At least it's fortitude. And I almost natural 20'd. I got a 24.
Okay, so you're good. You'll take half damage.
Okay.
Let's see how much that's going to be. All right, so you'll take 3 points of acid damage.
Okay.
All right, and then you have your turn.
All right. Had to adjust my stam there. Mm-hmm. All right. So, damn it, I wanted to stay where I was and lengthen my arm in a creepy way, but I need to get out of this junk.
I believe this is the last round of your...
It is.
Okay.
Yep.
So did you take that?
I did
too?
not yet.
So do I gain 2 stamina?
You are adjacent to me, so yes, you will.
Ew.
And you have 5 MP right now, right?
I do have 5.
So that's going to increase your instinct bonus to 3.
Yep, so I'll gain 5 stam.
Very nice. That's really fucking
so good,
crucial,
man.
dude.
Yeah, dude, it's been huge. Making the character, I was like, that's a nice little benefit. It's not like hugely consequential, and like at low level, it really has been, especially since moving to level 2, and it increases by every level. You know.
The main thing that we need to track on this is that you can't use it again until you've taken a 10-minute rest. Okay.
Yeah, like once this one ends, like that's it. I'm done healing for the combat. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So is this square? Is that one still? That would still be affected by the?
It would not. That's a safe square.
Okay. Well, then there is one place that I can safely move to. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna move through Sayun Square to avoid potential AOO and down. Pardon me. And I will attack with Adaptive Strike. Now I will get my +1 to damage rolls.
Okay.
Damage, not to hit. Okie doke. Here we go. Adaptive Strike. 17.
That is a hit.
Okay. And I can click on my evolutionist damage buff. Oh, rolled a 2 on the die. So 6 total cold damage.
Still not bad.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so now RCL is looking bad. She's not feeling great. As a free action, you see her kind of speak into her little comms unit. Say, "Where are you?" She says, "Where are you, Sir Encho?" And you hear, We're on the 7th floor. We're almost there."
About to get some reinforcements.
Well, it takes some time.
Yeah,
just
I mean,
putting
if
some
the
pressure.
elevator's as slow as it was for us, like, it could be
Right.
10 minutes before they get here.
Yeah, right. Okay. Sayun, you're up. I need a fortitude save, please.
Yeah. Sure thing. 25.
Nice. All right, so you only take 4 points of acid damage.
That's still not good. It's still not good. I have 10 HP.
Okay.
And I cannot get out of the shit.
Nope.
Right? So I can move up 5 feet and attempt to attack her.
Yes, you can.
So we can do that. But that's all we can do. 11 is a miss.
That's a miss, yep.
Yep. All right.
Oof.
Your turn.
All right. The Burnable Knight is going to... So Subana is
Still
awake,
prone. Yeah.
but prone.
Yes.
Man, I don't want to do this, but what else are they going to do? What else would he do but strike you? Right?
Yeah, I mean, they're isolated together, and he just knocked them down. So I figured,
Shoot me.
he would do it again.
He dropped his gun.
He dropped his gun
Yeah,
in
pick
frustration.
your gun up and shoot me.
Okay. I am going to attack you, Sabana.
Yep.
I'm going to full attack, so that will I have a -4. You have a -4 to your AC for being prone. So that at least that kind of balances out.
That's a nice spin on what you would consider just fishing for crits.
I'm
I'm kidding with you, dude.
Oh my god, you summoned it, dude.
Was
You
it
summoned it.
Was it a?
It was a
no.
natural 20.
Oh, you're going to
Hey,
crit a downed
how many-
opponent.
How many resolve points do you have, John?
I have 2.
You only have 2.
Yes.
Well, there is a defensive specialized use of resolve points called critical cancellation.
Is that only during my turn, or
It's a reaction.
Everybody has.
it's a reaction? Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't think you only have 2, and you have to spend 2 resolve points to negate the critical, and it would just be a regular hit. But if you go down, that means you're dead, right? It's 0 resolve points. So
It would be if she was not stabilized before it came back around to her turn.
Right. Right.
So you could spend this critical could potentially massive damage you.
Oh, yeah, I'm fully aware of that. And also at the same time, if I were to postpone it and somebody else try to stabilize me, well, there's difficult terrain on the ground and a person in the
He's
way.
got range stabilize.
Okay.
Okay. So
All right,
so
cool.
so I think you got to spend the 2. I mean, it's up to you.
No,
but I feel like you-
that's a smart move. So, yeah,
Okay.
I'm
All right.
going to.
So you're going to negate the crit.
Yup. Got
All right.
to.
So we'll do
Just
we'll
a hit.
do regular damage. All right. Minimum damage. 4 slashing
Oh,
damage.
good.
wonderful.
Here
Yeah.
comes the second swing. Okay, man. Here we go. All right, that's a miss with a 7
Yes.
against KC.
Okay.
All right, you are in a dangerous situation with 0 resolve here.
Oh, yeah.
is really tough, but I think you made the right play by negating that crit because it could have been way worse. Unfortunately, Gil is up next.
Yes.
But
Gil is here.
Unfortunately, I need you to roll a fortitude save first.
Here goes. That's a 20. Dirty 20.
All right. That's a pass, so 3 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Man, this fight, y'all.
I know, right? Okay. I have 40 feet of movement, and that would put me in range to strike. Oh my gosh. Can I go right beside RCL? Oh,
You can, but that would provoke from RCL, yes.
Okay, I thought you had to move out of a square.
You would be, because you'd be moving through Sayun Square or Raya's Square.
You're right,
which
you're
are
right.
threatened squares.
All right, I'm moving back then. I'm going to move 10 feet to the northeast until I'm out of the acid, like right here.
Yep.
And then as a standard action, Man, Subana. That burnable knight is pissed that you burned it.
I didn't even burn it. I don't fire damage, but I did not burn it.
I am going to cast a cantrip. I'm going to cast Moment's Hesitation on the burnable knight of Galarian.
Okay.
And what this does, it instills feelings of uncertainty in a creature, giving them the staggered condition for 1 round.
Whoa.
That's big,
The first time the staggered condition... First time the staggered creature takes damage before their next turn, they can attempt a second will save to immediately end the effect. After you stagger a creature with the spell, it becomes immune. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. DC 13 will negates.
Alright. Well, they're not very good at will, so let's see how this goes.
Oh, wait. I'm going to use a resolve point before that and do Bolster Spell, which is an offensive specialized use, which... I spend a resolve point to increase the saving throw DC of a spell.
By how much?
By 1. For each resolve point I spend. So I get, instead of 13, it's 14.
Okay. Well, you guys saw the question mark that I rolled, so you know the results.
Yep.
Yep, obviously.
Would you like to know the results?
I would love to know the results.
I rolled a 13, dude.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So like the boost like saved it. You know?
Wow.
Fucking A, yeah.
All right. So staggered then for how long?
Let's see. Yeah, 1 round. So it is staggered.
That's huge though. That's huge.
Yeah.
Means they cannot full attack Subana.
And they can't take full reactions, if I recall correctly, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Get the hell out of there if you want.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's my
dude.
play.
All right, that's my turn then.
Wow, that was huge, Gilderon. You know what? Inspiration, bro.
Woo! Thank you, sir. I need to start using these suckers.
We don't have... Oh, wait. Okay, we've had some added. Go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
That's a 3.
All right, so it's going to be a general. Roll a d20.
Natural 20.
What a waste.
Oh, man.
What a wasted roll.
Oh,
goodness.
All right, well, this is from Just J-Rod.
My boy.
What up?
Shout out.
What up, dude?
My
That's
boy.
that's a very efficient my boy. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. What a bunch of intelligent misfits that somehow seem to get along, understand each other, and work well together. Love all y'all. Remember, guys, we get along. We love each other.
We do.
Remember that. Remember that.
Yep.
You actually like me. I swear. J-Rod said it.
Allegedly.
Okay. Excellent turn there from Gil. Subana, you are up.
Yeah, it's entirely defensive.
Of course,
she is just going to get up first, and then she's going to move her 15 feet.
Which provokes an attack of opportunity.
No, reaction.
No, he's staggered.
Staggered.
Oh, that's
Yep.
right.
Yep. That's 5, 10, 15.
I feel so good, you guys. I feel so good.
Dude, Seriously, you came
huge.
in hot with that. Thank you
That was
so much.
huge.
Yeah.
Huge. Okay, his RCL's turn. We gonna slash at you, saying
I know.
you got me pinned up in here, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what else to do.
I know.
All right,
I ain't
probably
mad
going
at you
down.
playing the game, man.
18.
18
Yeah.
against what?
KAC.
Meats, beats.
Oh, all right. Here we go. 9 points of slashing damage.
9 points of slashing damage. My guy, I have to mitigate. I have no choice. You know what I mean?
What would that put you down?
No, I mean I have 10 HP.
Oh, okay. I see.
I have 10 HP, but I'm gonna take damage on the fucking acid, no matter what.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So let me double check.
So the acid might still get you, even with the mitigate.
Correct, but I can't not
You at
mitigate.
least,
see what
have
I'm
a
saying?
chance if you do.
Yeah, I
Right.
have no other choice. I can spend one of my entropy points. Right? I have 3. I'm capped. To
my
reduce
gosh.
it by 2.
Okay.
So I'll take the 7 damage, and I have 3 HP remaining. And even with half damage, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go down.
Yeah, I mean, I just got to roll low, you know. Okay, but you did what you could
Pretty
do, you know.
I'm going to go down.
I am going to guarded step back 5 feet. Okay,
Okay.
Raya, you're up.
I mean,
Good news here is, oh no, we're not invigorating anymore, huh? That's done.
Wait, why you guarded step 5 feet and that's all you did?
And attacked you.
Attacked.
Oh, you attacked
Right.
me 1st. I got it. Okay, you attacked me first. Yeah.
okay. Normally, if I had any amount of resolve, I could actually not move and lengthen myself to a reach and attack, but I have 1 resolve, so I'm just gonna move up and attack like I've been doing. So, of course, it's a natural 1. So,
Ooh, gross.
I tried. I am sorry to fail you, all my friends.
Oh my gosh.
I forgive you.
I forgive
Okay,
you.
saying, you know what's coming.
I know I have to roll a fortitude save, and I
do.
know that any amount of damage that this thing does is going to take me out. So I'll go ahead.
Let me just make sure that it's still up. We're on round 8, right?
Yep.
Okay, yes, we're still.
Yeah, I figured.
We're still in there. Yeah.
All right, fortitude save. Natural 20.
Wow.
Not that it matters.
Yes.
You still take half damage.
Really?
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, man.
Come
I thought that
on.
negated the
It's
damage.
not 2E rules. It's not 2E rules.
I was
Three
so
rolls.
excited.
How much is it?
Dude.
Oh boy! All right, here we go.
Yeah,
Roll it.
just give it to me,
Bullshit.
man. Just fucking give it to me. If it's
Yeah,
3
it's-
damage or more.
It's 4 damage.
Okay. I am dying.
But you got plenty of resolve, right?
I think so. I got 4.
Okay. The knight is staggered, and will you just kind of lumber towards Subana, just like just trying to shake it off, and he does, but that is all he can do this turn. No longer staggered.
do I
Gildron,
do?
you're
What the
up.
fuck do I do?
Sayun just went down.
Okay.
I will say that the damage from the acidic mist only happens if you start your turn in the mist.
Okay.
So you could hold your breath and run through it if needed.
Okay. So that. I mean, we got our environmental protections on, but I guess it's
Right.
Well, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to spend a resolve. That puts me at 2. To use, I've used an offensive. I'm about to use a utility, specialized use, called Rapid Moves. I've used it before to gain an additional move action.
Oh wow!
Nice.
Awesome.
So I will move over through the mist, getting out of it and repositioning myself right by Sayun and Raya. So I still have a move and a standard action. So what I will do is, yes, I have this. I will pull out a serum of healing and give it to Sayun.
Nice.
Do that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Come on. Max heal. Come on. 1d8? 8.
If it's
5.
okay, I mean, I'll take it. I'm still gonna take damage as soon as it starts my turn. Like I could go right back down.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, every little bit counts, dude. We're playing with inches.
It, my man.
Yeah, we're playing with inches here. Subana, you're up.
Yeah, so real quick, Subana's going to take a guarded step 5 feet back. Mm-hmm. And thankfully, Gilderon helped out with Sayun, because that's what I was going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and use a spell on myself for...
Blessing of Youth?
Yeah, Blessing of Youth. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of got to, right?
Right,
You know, like
exactly.
you're at 3 health. For our listeners, Subana is at 3 health, being chased down by this burnable knight. The other 3 are over trying to take out RCL. Sayun is at 5 health, but still in the acid mist. Gil is down some stamina, but full health, and Raya is got a lot of stamina, but middling on health.
Exactly half on health, and it only because of biotic invigoration that I have as much as I do.
Mm-hmm. All right, Subana, how much did you heal yourself for?
For 4 points of stamina.
Okay, every little bit counts. So that puts you at 7 now. All right, it's RCL's turn. You know, you got her on the back foot. She's expended most of her magic at this point. There's not much else she can do except take a swing on Raya. So that's what we're going to do. As she brings down her tactical dueling sword. And that is a 17 against KAC.
It hits.
Okay. That will deal to you 11 points of slashing damage. Another max damage.
Almost
Jesus.
out of stamina. All right.
You're up, though.
Okay. There's literally 2 options, and it's either crit fish, but make both of them less likely to hit, or try to demoralize and swing once with a higher chance of hitting. I'm not great at intimidate. I got a +4. But I think it's the more conservative, but I'm so torn because it's like, well, I could crit if I swing twice, but like I need to get something on her. So I think I'm gonna try the demoralize.
Okay.
Moving that needle.
Okay.
Momentum.
So roll an intimidate. Come on. No, of course I rolled a 5 on the die for a 9.
It's okay. Still get to try swing here to hit.
Yep. Okay, 17 to hit with adaptive strike. Oh, and I go up to 6 mutation points, which gives me a bonus to saving throws. Okay, so I hit 3 on the die, 7 cold damage total.
Well, that all goes through, and I mean, she looks like she's on her last legs. Another hit like that, she's out. Sayun, roll me that fortitude save.
I was really hoping that would go away.
Okay. 18.
Yeah, that is a pass.
Okay, it's the damage.
Okay, I rolled really low on the damage, so you only
Finally.
take 2 points of damage.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so obviously Sam will take a 5-foot step out of the mist.
Right.
Well,
And,
you are prone.
Aren't you prone? You got to stand up and move.
He's got to stand up and then. Okay.
or
that's
you
fine.
can just crawl over and swing from the ground because you can move 5 feet as a crawl.
Nice. Tropic.
Yeah,
strike.
but then.
But you get a minus to melee rolls, don't you?
No,
get a
do
minus.
not.
No,
do
you
not.
get-
You don't. You're good. You
don't?
Nope.
You don't.
It's just defense.
Yeah.
It's just like you.
She
No.
gets a bonus.
When prone, you take a -4 penalty to melee attack rolls.
Oh, I thought it.
That's
okay.
part of prone.
Well,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah, there's really no good move. I mean, anything she does.
Well, you can use the. You have resolve. You can use the thing that Dustin just did to gain an extra move action.
Yeah.
So you can stand up and move.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Yes. Okay, we will do that.
You guys really need to be looking at that because they are.
I mean,
game changers.
I've got it pulled up in a tab, and
Right.
it's just like there's
is a lot.
only like 30 of them. You know what I'm saying?
30. Right.
So I can't remember all of them simultaneously. Sayun stands up, moves, swings.
Spends a resolve to do so.
I did spend the resolve point.
Iomade, please.
Please.
18 on the die. That's a 23 against Casey. I know
That's
that's
a
gonna
hit.
fucking
Yes,
hit.
let's
I
go.
don't even have to. Okay, 5 slashing damage.
Dude, no lie. With 5 hit points left, your foe has fallen.
Boom, baby.
So, like, this was dope, what you just did. You know, like, you used all your will to fucking just end this. Talk to me about
Fall
it.
down 7 times, stand up 8. His master's words fucking roll through his head as Sayun pulls all of his willpower together to defeat RCL.
Yes.
When she goes down, the acid disperses, and that cloud is gone.
Thankfully.
Too little, too late, I guess.
I mean, that's everything I got.
That's huge,
Sayun-
though, dude. You got the kill.
You see several beads of sweat rolling down Sayun's glorious forehead, his glorious
5
bald
head.
head.
Yeah.
7
12,
head, dude. More
dude.
like 8 head, 9 head.
That thing's
I mean,
tall
how high
as
can
shit.
numbers go?
It's just.
But he is definitely perturbed by the situation.
Oh,
right.
Inheritor be praised.
Yes, all right. This burnable night is up. Also, all the junk that was on the ground vanishes.
Oh,
It's
thank
no
you.
longer
She was
difficult to-
Junkomancer in the ground. Damn it.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
even.
I said that.
I don't-
Yeah,
I've been through a lot tonight, dude. I miss some things
We all have. I
sometimes.
understand. No, it's fine. It's fine. I understand. This knight's going to take a step up and swing on Subana, just brutalizing our little cinnamon roll here. Here we go. That is a 14 against KAC.
Nope.
Nice. All right, that's
Wonderful.
a miss. Gil, you're up.
Gilderon Whistlepop's gonna whip your fucking ass. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, nope, that was Mario.
That was Mario.
I'm gonna move.
Please don't sue us,
pivot to
Nintendo.
Mario.
Very litigious.
Let's see, I have 40 feet of movement, so.
That was Gario. Okay.
yeah, that was
that was-
Mario.
yeah.
Sure.
They're very litigious when they know they can actually make some money.
Fair enough. Yeah.
There's Mario with a silent, like, X somewhere in the... but anyways, I move up to here to get a real nice, clean shot against this burnable gentleman here.
All right.
And then I am going to cast Telekinetic Projectile
All right.
right on his ass.
Right up the poop chute.
Exactly.
Please take him out.
All right, that's a 17 against KAC.
That is a hit.
For 2 bludgeoning damage. Yeah.
He's still standing. but he now has a little bit wider butthole.
That's right, he does.
All right, Subana. This guy's chasing you down.
God.
Harrying you.
Yeah.
Just 5 foot step disengage and then run around the table and just play keep away with him around the table.
Nah, fuck that, Sue. You're a vest. Just pop him in the mouth.
Yeah. I'm not going to continuously run, but I do need to take a guarded step in order to do something. You
Yeah,
know?
right,
Because
exactly,
otherwise, especially with it not being staggered anymore. So, guarded step, and then I'm going to go ahead and shoot. Okay.
All right.
And yeah, you can tell she is winded at this point. This has been a long, hard-fought battle. Let's 10 against EAC.
God bless. At this point, I am going to apologize on Founder's behalf, not only to my players,
Thank you.
but to
Yeah.
our listeners as well.
It somehow rings hollow when you're like.
I'm doing. I'm
Playing.
doing my best here, dude. Like I'm doing my
I'm
best.
so glad I bought a very expensive, fancy set of dice for this character. Foundry.
Hey, you're welcome to roll those dice if you would like. Okay, Raya, you're up.
Okay. But he's like way over there. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, yeah. Okay. The stuff is gone. Okay. Right. So then I can easily get there. Actually, I will go up to 7 mutation points. I think that's the highest I've gone. Which means my bonus to movement speed is 20 feet.
I think, for some reason, I don't think you can go past 5.
What?
Why?
Maybe because of your level. I think it has a cap based on level.
Not that I'm aware of.
Anyways, listeners, hit us up in the comments. If it is only 5 feet per level.
I went to type in evolutionist, and I am so programmed. I typed in Google Drive in its entirety instead of Starfinder evolutionist.
I'm not seeing anything you can't. For some reason, it's just the computed value is off. But anyway, that's fine.
I mean, I've never.
Oh, I know.
What?
At first level, you can have a maximum of 5 MP. This maximum increases by 1 at 7th level, 14th level, and 20th level. Is what it says about gaining MP.
It increases by 1 at 2nd level. So I max it.
No, at 7th level, 14th level, and 20th level.
So I am capped at 5?
You're capped at 5, yes.
I love this class so much. They're not stingy with anything. That's the good thing about them. Like my 1 AC bump being specific to EAC. Like, where was I gonna break the system with that little bit of KAC? I've been getting my ass whipped. Also, half of these fucking light armor wearers have higher AC than me, so
it's the dex.
I know the system sucks for heavy armor users. There's not a whole lot of difference.
Just get in there and beat that knight's ass.
Well, save me.
You bitching a lot.
Save me.
Well, you're playing better characters than me, so fuck off.
I don't know. I'm liking the evolution
so far. That. Yeah, I like Raya.
The flavor is great. Roll.
You just basically healed your stamina to full over the battle.
It's just his feelings, y'all.
Okay, that's a 10. So, cool.
It's totally because you're playing the evolutionist. You'd roll way better if you were playing a better class. So you're up.
That's some cool moments.
Okay. Can I only use those resolve extra spenders one time? Right? You can only use them one time.
You can only use each category once.
Each category once. Okay, so we can't actually get up. Okay, all right. So Seiyun just doggedly closes in. Oh wait. We can do that. That's fine. On the night is going. I can't use any entropy because it takes a move action. Mm-hmm. So we'll just swing with the Orachi and hopefully.
There it is.
Natural 20,
God, we fucking needed it. God.
Yeah, you really needed it because he's got 3 hit points left. So.
Well, they're done with.
They're done.
14 damage. Satan runs up behind him and just runs him through the same way he ran his evil twin through. That's a long fucking sword, and I imagine there's a foot or two of that sticking out of his chest after he's done with it.
All right. You have defeated everybody in here, but we're not out of the woods yet.
Clearly.
So you guys know that you've got about 5 to 7 minutes before Incho Winters arrives at the top of this elevator. We are in crunch mode. You've got to program the thing. What are you going to do? Let's go. Let's get it.
5 minutes to reprogram this to our reality. No problem. Let's get on this. And
please hurry, Gilderon. Seiyun says as he draws a serum of healing and uses it. By the way, I have to. I just have to.
Okay, so you can do that, Gilderon.
While he's doing that, I'm just in the background.
Yep.
What'd you get?
I got a 5, so
okay.
I'm up to 8 HP.
Yeah.
Not very good.
All right. Before we get into the computer stuff, I'll tell you what the gear is if somebody wants to collect some gear. There is an Explorer hand coil with 2 batteries, tactical dueling sword, 1 more of those Mind Spike grenades, that helm, which you obviously don't have time to deal with right now, but you're going to want to pick it up. I'll put this in the chat. I'll assume you scoop everything up. We'll sort it out.
Definitely.
Once you're not in the heat of the moment. All right. And so now you're at the control panel, Gilderon. What do you do?
I am going to try my best, using all of the knowledge that we've collected, to see if I can open a portal using this control panel to our reality so we can hightail it out of here and fly through.
All right. First thing is that when you pull up and try to get in, it's asking for a thumb scan of RCL Vix.
No problem. Without even saying a word, I take out my knife, I'd rip off that thumb.
Just choop, boom.
I just cut it right off and I'm... Whoop.
All right. You can now get a +5 to your check to hack into here. Let's get a computer's check.
Nice.
With a +5 bonus.
And is this... Did we get a bonus last episode as well?
Yeah, you also get a +2 on top of that.
Ooh,
so it's going to be a +7 on this. I'm sorry, the +2 won't go on this. The +2 is for when you're trying to align the quantum signature. This is just to hack into the computer.
Okay. I'm going to use an inspiration.
All right.
You just add 2 to it?
You just add 2,
okay, yeah. Okay. Ooh, well, so that's a...
14, 16.
16.
Total.
16.
All right, that isn't going to get it. That takes you 1 minute.
Oh!
You can try again. You can try again, though.
I mean, we have to, right? Can anyone help me? Can anyone aid?
Yeah, if they got computers, but I don't think anybody's got computers. No.
All right, cool.
I don't have a
I'm on my own. Come on. They're all counting on you. Oh, not much better, but still better. That'd be 22.
That is enough. 21 is what you were looking for. All right, so you're in. You're in the computer. Now, you've done this before. You know what your quantum signature is. So you're going to try to put that quantum signature into this computer. I need a life science, medicine, or physical science check.
I can aid
with that?
Medicine. No, I can't.
I mean, we're all just
I can aid life science.
I mean, Subhana can just come in here and... Who's got the highest life science? Like, she can, like...
Probably
we're all
me.
scientists. I imagine we're just, like...
you're
collaborating
all working
together.
This together, yeah.
And so, like, she takes over at this point because it's more about, our biological signatures in this universe. So,
All right,
whoever's got the highest life science, or whichever of those.
I've got a 6.
Can we still aid?
To life science.
Can we aid?
If you have a rank in life science,
I do have a rank in life
yes,
science.
You can.
I would like to attempt to aid.
All right.
So it's life science, medicine, and what?
That's an
So
aid.
we're going for life science because everybody's got that. So we got an aid.
Yep.
I think
too.
Subhana has the highest.
No, I've got a
we're
plus
gonna try
6.
To get, yes, we're going to try to get aid from Gil here.
Do I just roll life
that
science?
Yep.
All right, that's a 9. So I guess that's
So that does not aid. So you have one assistance here, Subhana. Let's roll that.
Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and use a inspiration on it too.
There you go. So we're looking at a +4 here, and you do get the +2 from the research.
Beautiful.
So you're a cumulative +6 here.
All right. +6 on that life science. Where is it? Where's the actual? There we go. Ooh, 32.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow. How that
Skills don't go that high at level 2.
Hold on 1 second. I've got on my life science. I have a +9 on there. It should be a +6 because it's not a class skill. Physical science is her class skill.
It is a trained class skill, right?
It's
From your
trained, but it's not a
background?
class skill.
Okay. Well, either way, that's a pass.
Yeah.
Big time pass. All right. So the quantum signature is there. So finally, the last check that we need is an engineering, mysticism, or physical science to adjust the portal to point at your home universe. So you can see out the window this giant portal. You can see Walter in your ship waiting to come pick you up. Here we go. Let's get this check.
Okay,
Engineering, mysticism, or physical science.
I think this is going to be mysticism. I think that's kind of our overlap,
I can
right?
aid mysticism.
Yeah.
I can aid.
Yeah, I can aid.
I can aid that.
Yeah.
Who's got the highest? I think
I've got plus
Raya
5.
has
I've got a
lot.
+5.
On mysticism,
Yeah.
I've got all of you. I have +9 on mysticism.
Yeah, you got
So
this.
you come over there and you like try to point it home, and everybody can try to aid with this
we
too.
can definitely.
All right, that's 1 aid.
That's 2 aids.
Nope. Yeah, that's 2 aids.
Subana didn't.
Yeah, Subana failed, but Gil passed, so that's 2 aids plus another +2 from the research. You got a +6 total for you here, Raya. Try to hit this.
Well, I have a question. Is because of my theme knowledge as a planar researcher, excuse me. Oh no, okay, that's for recall knowledge, not for this. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I was trying to get a reduced DC if I could.
Right.
Okay, so mysticism
with a +6.
14 plus 6 is a 20.
All right, those aids helped you out to get it over the DC 18, so that is a success. So you see the thing move, just, and then like it starts. This energy starts forming in the middle of it, just circling around, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And about this time, you hear the elevator ding, or there's like a some sort of signal in here. Yeah. So like they are here. What do we do? What do we do, guys?
Zane opens comms and says, "Walter, anytime now."
All right. So you guys then move out.
Yes.
Back to the catwalk. All right. All right. So you do that, and you see your ship pulled up, and Walter like kind of backs it up, beep, 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 and opens the cargo bay for you guys to leap through. This is a pretty simple acrobatics or athletics check.
Pretty simple.
Sagan will go first. I'm going to go for the acrobatics.
Okay.
I have the highest bonus to acrobatics. Please.
I'm gonna climb onto Sayun's back.
Can he?
He's small.
No. That's what'd you get?
21.
There?
21 on the acrobatics check.
So Sayun flies across and grabs onto the bay and like reaches out. Now, what I will say is, now that you're across, you can provide a +2 bonus to try to catch the remaining people. So who's next?
I'll go next.
All right.
I'll do acrobatics.
I was gonna put you in my backpack.
You can do it. You probably have better.
What's your
athletics
acrobatics?
For sure.
What's your
3.
acrobatics bonus? I have a +6 athletics.
I mean, I don't know
if putting a gnome in my backpack is
would,
real.
yeah, but
it's all his weight.
Like I want to put the pressure on that. Like they are coming off the other, like a
That's
whole
right.
like squad of soldiers are coming. Like it's not far from the elevator to here. So
Yeah.
Gilderon, jump.
I got this. And then he jumps
jumps, goes spin the force field,
yep, with,
roll.
with an inspiration. I didn't really need it. That's a 21. The
It's
inspiration.
actually 23 because you have the assist from
That's right.
Sayun. So he grabs you and just throws you, like grabs you by the scruff and throws you into the bay. Who's next?
I think Raya sees Subana, who's been beat up pretty bad, coming through the door, and grabs her arm and pulls her past her, and is like, "You go, I got this."
And you see just a look of concern. He's like, "All right,
All right, mate.
God damn it! It's second time now. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, stay right behind me.
Go."
Okay. And she's gonna jump. Yeah.
All right. And at this point, as you're jumping, you see rounding the corner Encho Winters and 4 Knights of Galarian.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Such a low-key response.
Shut
to
up,
that.
man. No.
That's fine.
I was trying to work with the UI. Okay. Anyway, yeah.
Cool, bro.
That's cool, bro.
So
Not my problem.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. So Subana looks down the hallway, right past Ryanoxia, sees the group rounding that corner, and just absolute dread on her face. And she tries to convey that over to Raya before she leaves, but Raya, in haste, goes ahead and pushes her past. It's like, okay, go. It's like, all right, follow me. And she jumps across.
She jumps.
Sayun grabs her, pulls her in.
Yeah. Boom.
The ship.
All right. That leaves Raya. Encho is leveling a pistol towards you in one hand, and this solar weapon, this Solarian weapon, emerges in his hand. This big red brand, this red star, like mace type of thing. Imposters! We will find you! What do you do?
Iomedae will take care of you. And she jumps. And that is I have a +2 from Sayun. 22 total.
All right, Ryan makes it as a volley of bullets, pow, 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 like just come behind your back, but they all miss you, just whiz by, and you get in the ship, and Sayun pounds the switch, and the thing closes. And Walter's like, "Is everybody in? Is everybody in?
Hit it, go!"
So hold on to your butts, and he like punches it, and you feel the G's of it just going, and he flies up around the tower and in towards the portal, and you see all these ships being launched off the ground, all these Knights of Galarian ships launched off the ground, trying to chase you through there, and you go through the portal, and then like as you go through, the portal just like disappears behind you, goes out of existence.
Oh, thank God.
You find yourself in this empty space, in orbit around like this looks like a planet that has been blown to pieces. It's just fragments and hundreds of smaller pieces shattered. And when you pull up on your location to the readout, where are we? You are right outside the orbit of Eox that has been shattered and broken into hundreds and thousands of pieces, and we'll see you.
Jesus.
Thank you, Mortosh.
Raya lets go of Sayun's butt.
Thanks for listening to the STF Network. If you want to hear more from us, check out our other Starfinder and Pathfinder shows at the STFnetwork.com. That's the STFnetwork.com. And support us on Patreon to listen to our bonus podcast, including our homebrew adventures and Tom Talks, our behind-the-scenes show. Stay groovy, possums.